It took 60 years to learn to see with the heart. Takashi Tanimori holds out his hand, looking for the nearest flesh-to-flesh contact. He tries to contain his tears. "I'm back in Hiroshima," he says, "but this time I'm not alone." On August 6, 1945, the US government dropped an atomic bomb on the Japanese city of Hiroshima. It was the first time the bomb had been used. Nobody knew what it was. "The light was so strong," says Takashi, who was then an 8-year-old schoolchild. "I covered my eyes, but it was too powerful. I could see through my hands. The bones of my fingers, I saw them." He can see other things, still, though more than 60 years have passed. I see children's faces as they melt, crying out for their parents in the schoolyard, but there was no one there to answer them. Takashi's own father miraculously found him, but a month later he was dead. 6 other members of his family also died. I was completely abandoned. In Japan I was a disgrace and embarrassment to society, a reminder that the war was lost. They taunted me, calling me Hibakusha, atomic bomb survivor. They left me in the streets to fend for myself or die. He lived on the streets for the rest of his childhood, eating what he could find and sleeping under bridges. I grew angrier and angrier. At the age of 18, Takashi went to America. He says he intended to kill someone. Until one day on the Bay Bridge in San Francisco, when he heard his father's voice. He said, "Takashi, learn to see with your heart." I looked up and the light of the sun was so radiant. I'd never seen such beauty in my life. A month later, the rays of the atom bomb caught up with him, and he began to go blind. "I'll soon be totally blind," he says now, petting his guide dog Yuki. "But I have other ways to see." Takashi Tanimori, USA.